Connor is actually 10 years in the making. We were told that we were lumped into the unexplained infertility category. We did become pregnant, and that was when I became pregnant with Connor.
And at the time, we reviewed her history, found out what kind of risk factors she had. At 24 weeks, everything just started very quickly to change. Her blood pressure shot very high, liver enzymes went up, platelet count went down.
It turned out that I had developed HELLP syndrome.
The disease can be so severe that it can cause significant risk to the mother and to the baby.
The nurse came in and told me that they were prepping me for surgery, that Connor was going to be born that day.
When it is so severe, you don't have time to wait. The only treatment at that time was to deliver.
I called my husband right away. I said, listen, I don't even know if you're home yet, but they're taking me to surgery. And they were just about to wheel me into surgery, and he made it in time just to give me a quick I love you kiss, and that was it. I woke up from the surgery a little while later. I remember Eric saying to me, you know, we have a little boy and he has your nose.
What was complicated in Connor's case was that in addition to being very premature, he was also even smaller than what he would have been expected to be at that gestational age. So all that makes it even a higher risk.
I buried my head in my elbow and I was crying. I knew what the worst case scenario was without anyone having to tell me. I held Connor for the first time when he was about 21 days old. And I remember they just placed him right on my chest, and he was still so little I could barely even feel him there. It was special. One of the doctors later on had said to us, you know, we'd really like to give Connor a dose of steroids. It was going to help Connor's lungs improve to be able to get him off the ventilator. And when they extubated him, we got to see his face for the first time. And I think from that moment on, I just felt like I could sigh a little bit of relief to know that it's going to be okay. There were so many times that we were teased about Connor being released from the hospital. Halloween came and passed. Thanksgiving came and passed. From being told he's gonna go home, then he's not gonna go home, then he's going home, then he's not going to go home. It was a real roller coaster. But by the time that day in December rolled around, we were ready and we were so excited.
He's doing quite well at this point, but having born so prematurely and so early, I think we have to follow him very closely. We are quite hopeful that he's going to do very well.
I look forward to every day that I spend with him and seeing him grow up and new things that he learns how to do. And he's everything. And my husband and I say every day, thank God for Connor. I can't really describe it. You know, he probably shouldn't be here, but he is, for whatever reason. So I think he's a miracle.